Like, I actually think the closest matchup might be top, which says a lot about Kingen. I think he's the one member on this team that has looked like he's been able to keep it together, with them saying, you have to come into us. You don't have a choice. You have to engage into us, because this is a full disengage call. The obvious downside is they have 0 engage.
Hey, no. Do you know what engage is? Realm warp into the middle of the enemy team.
Okay, but you don't want to do that, though.
But what if you did?
Well, you would... Well, I guess Lulu can get a 5-man knock-up.
Am I right?
Nice.
Am I right?
Or, you know, you...
Kingen flashes in, Lulu gets a 5-man knock-up?
Well, okay, or...
Cook him?
What most likely happens is then the Alistair knocks you up and then Aurora grinds you into...
Oh, don't... Yeah.
There's also a Shockwave Atlas. The more I think about it, they really should... They don't need to engage. That's fine.
Let's just not engage.
Let's just not engage.
Maybe that's the way. Here from T1, though, they can start fights with basically everyone, which is kind of nutty. So let's get on to the Rift for game 1. Yeah, oftentimes they're really small.
Yeah, covered in the heal.
Okay, that's an aggressive heal. They do manage to get some damage after the barrier there as well, but good use of that from Gumayusi to mitigate.
A decent amount of damage onto
True.
the runners.
All right, flash up Pulse does come on through here. There's the Paranoia right on top of the Lulu, and she has nothing to do. Wasn't even able to press any buttons, as you can see.
Did not have Flash, had Teleport instead, and also did not have level 6 as owner.
Yeah, there is a pillar coming on through here as there's a Realm Warp over. Secured by Gideon. Quite nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Command Dissonance coming on through. There is the curtain call as Calyx tanks the first one. Gideon picks up the second. And there's the headbutt forward from Carrier. Finds the double pole, and now T1 are closing in. Down goes Calyx. And the Unbreakable Will is there for Carrier, so they can't actually get any meaningful damage back. It does wear off, takes a bit of damage there from the Feather recall, but still, T1 just having all the answers in this early game.
Might not be done.
All right, Polymorph is pretty good there onto Ona, who does just flash on top of Gideon. Deadly Flourish is blocked, but Gideon is still dead. Faker grabs that one. That is going to be Feats of Warfare. And at least Giu's getting some damage back on Gumayusi, but unfortunately it's just already over. And Carrier's teleporting behind Kingen as well. Equalizer goes down. There's another Between Worlds to be thrown through here for Doran. And Harpoon not going to land. Headbutt Pulve holds him in place. And T1 4-0 in this early game.
Well, they don't have engage.
Yeah.
So you do need to have a semblance of control so you can push out your lanes and be in an objective and then contest.
Well, there is a Shockwave, Headbutt Pulve, Paranoia, and a Wild Growth is there to answer. The Fear comes in, and he actually had Phase Rush, so it actually gets him so far out. And Giu is able to lock down the kill onto the Nocturne. Nongshima at least on the board.
Nocturne all-ins is all Kingen.
All right.
There's no TP or no ult for Doran.
Finds one of the Harpoons. Flame Spit is good, and he silences himself to silence Doran. That is a solo kill coming through from King, and great teleport in to capitalize on the overextension.
As Doran.
All right, well, Doran's just going for it once
Run,
again.
Lehens!
And let's see, Lehens is going very fast. Does have Ghost that he did steal away out of the spellbook. All right, Carrier moves over.
Trying to think, did Lehens and... Oh.
Okay. It's a lot of damage onto Giu, as my goodness, that fourth shot, they might be able to get the Featherstorm, and in fact they do. As Giu does get out of vision, and so will be able to live, but had to invest the ulti.
Yep.
Zona now getting taken down to 50% health as
Get him, Lance!
being annoying. Equalizer comes through, that's good positioning. He was holding on.
Wait.
Oh my god,
He got him!
Steal on the Herald as well! And it's barbecued Nocturne. He turns out the lights, but he's still dead. No, I'm not going to, not yet. Not even worth
How about now?
Because now Faker could be in trouble.
How about now?
Shockwave just pulls Gideon closer. And Lehens is there for the backup, able to tank up the turret as Gideon able to get himself out of there. Now this turret could be under fire. It is still feats of strength going over to T1 because Doran got the bottom out of turret. But still, Nongshima getting more.
He does not have Flash.
Is no longer alive.
Oh, there's also no turret. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. So, how, Kingen, how are you there? Drake's up, just as someone, oh no.
Oh dear, oh no! It's just special delivery for the Trundle. He does flash away, but the Paranoia is there instantly, and the Shockwave will silence him. That will mean that T1 should be able to get Double Dragon here very comfortably. No Smite's going to be there. T1 just turning back on again once more. Oh, the headbutt taxi! Flash pole to make sure that he gets both bottom laners still. Lehens keep, never mind. It is curtain for Nongshim, as that is not the TP that Kingen was looking for. Deadly Flourish will be flashed, so at least he survives.
Too bad as Lahans.
Well, he is going to what dead?
Lahans. There has to be more. I don't know, Atlas. Nongshim with the Hail Mary Otacon.
That's sometimes what you gotta do. Paranoia is actually back off cooldown as well, which is kind of ridiculous. As, oh no, they're going between worlds and they are just getting melted. The Realm Warp to get some of them out of there, but Otacon is just here. Thanks for the leash. As Doran really felt like Nongshim deserved something, as Deadly Flourish will be avoided. Nongshim are at least able to get out of their own play.
Oh no.
Never mind. Oh god. Oh god, Shockwave is available. Calyx looking for a little bit more, but Giu is going to be able to get out. We'll see whether Calyx can do the same thing, and he does.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Oh, Kerry will face check. But then he just flashes in. Shockwave going to connect onto 2. That's actually the combo. It's not the Orianna Nocturne, it is the Orianna Alistair. And the curtain call coming on through as well. So much damage out of T1.
Oh god.
Oh, well, got the crab, which is pretty cool. Headbutt does get Gideon out of there. Lahens, 5 seconds on ulti. Thankfully, Gideon is going to be able to make it out
Mayhaps.
without worrying too much.
Maybe a little playable?
There's a lot of weird stuff going on here. Well, there is going to be a really good pillar placement to try and block off Carrier. Redemption as well as decent, but it's a 2-man Shockwave as Gideon will finally press R. It is both junglers falling down, but now the curtains are being called, and oh god, it's just a bloodbath. As T1, yeah, Doran just going to bounce on over. Misses one of the buttons pretty ridiculously, but it is no worries at all. It is only Kingen left alive.
My whole thing was going to be, I can't believe that they gave Guma Chin.
Oh dear.
And then, yeah, Kingen's dead.
Yeah, he is very dead. It flashed prior to that.
Right, you can look at it as, how could they give Owner Nocturne? But like, I think T1 and Gen G both have reached this level where you can say that about too many champions. So there always will be champions.
Alistair, you definitely can't do that. That's just, that's illegal. Giu is just likely dead to Doran here as Featherstorm comes down. They do manage to get the Wild Growth to land on him before he is very dead, as they outrange the curtain call as well, but the Paranoia still comes down. Another Pulverize to set up onto Calyx. He goes golden to try and absorb it, but now Gumayusi just gets in range to auto-attack him, and down goes the Rise very comfortably.
Run, Lulu, run!
Oh god, he was seen. He was seen by the minions!
They know! Okay, Lahans.
Yeah, let's see whether he can actually
Lahans knows.
Do some weird stuff here, as that is the first LCK support to reach 500 kills. 1-0-16. Not bad. 17 out of 19 on the kill participation as well. It's a pretty good number. As Kingen is back, he wants to try and get some barbecuing done on the Carrier, but it doesn't really work out.
there are games when a player would get previously a POG after a performance like this, and sometimes you go, God, that was a narrative vote. You know, oh, it's because he got... No, in this game, you can't say... You would not be able to say that.
I think even if Carrier just chain feeds in the next game, I'm still giving him POM. Because this Alistair performance, this is what Mata used to do. And it's very cool because now he's coaching.
He actually won 3 lanes.
Yeah, and this is what Mata used to do. It was just like, nope. And oftentimes it was after they've lost a game or something like that, as T1 will take down the Nexus. And then he just wanders around on the cow, and everywhere he goes, he just wins. And that is... Faker did so much damage, man.
He did. I thought it was going to be Doran with all the farm
How do you
doing.
triple the damage of a Rise?
Well, Calyx did not really get to play the game, so I get that.
Yeah, that was kind of absurd.
Carrier's Poppy is open.
So is his Soraka. Fear the Nana. No, it's not happening. It's going to be a Poppy. At least that is the consideration for now, and that'll be locked in. Otherwise, yeah, Poppy is kind of feeling like a masterstroke. You can also do a lot of what Carrier was doing in the last game on the Poppy as well. You do also get to do taunt delivery, which is kind of awesome. You find a good angle, you just heroically charge them into a taunt in mid lane, and then Faker can get to work. This can, yeah, combo into a lot of different things. The Kalista Renata did not make me feel the good feeling.
No, it did not spark joy. And then there's also, again, and I do think I'm a little bit more lenient on this than Desk was. I think that it is just really hard when a team gets this good to deny them all their champions.
This is in scrims. We'll just have to find out as we get onto the Rift here for game 2. Oh no, so he just couldn't see.
He couldn't see anything. Not too worried.
Oh, we are flashing into the Justice Punch. That is a lot of damage out of Faker, but not quite enough to kill Calyx. Make of this wave is actually Faker going to get dashed on here. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, no flash available to flash forward. And that is first blood and a solo kill to Calyx on this Corki. All right, there is level 6 as Doran takes a turret shot. There's some needlework onto Owner as they're still getting underneath here. The flash out of the needlework there from Owner is probably necessary as Lehens comes in. Heroic charge is going to miss. There's the public execution as Doran flashes for it and manages to get the kill onto his opposite number.
Yeah, game's getting a little silly.
It is, and this is continuing to be very
dead.
silly. Okay, yeah, he's no cyclones necessary, nothing like that. Owner is just, as you say, dead. They do like red buffs, though.
Yeah, and also Owner has been caught in the enemy trap.
No, these trades still there. There's the public execution, but Gwen is immune. That is going to be useful here. Still, it's not going to be enough as he tries his best. And it's not good enough. Look at what our second one is going to be. T1 looking at Double Dragon, but I don't know whether they're going to be able to pick it up. As yeah, the teleport does come in. Decent little taunt there as Gideon going to have to get himself out after this kill does come through. But Calyx was tanking the turret pretty beautifully there. And the Cyclone going to be able to get Gideon out of there. As Doran comes on over. Oh my god, it'd be so much money here if he picks this one up. Yep, 400.5 coming on through for Doran. As now Gideon, he's running. But the Warrior is not really enough of a trickster. And now it's a 3-0-1 Ambessa. And Doran could probably carry this game now.
Oh, no, please, split, no.
Oh, God, okay. Well, Gwen is going to try and escape. As the needlework is going to slow down Faker here. He flashes and dashes, but Carrier is still just walking after him. The slows come on through, and the taunt will be enough to finish him off. There is definitely enough CC. And Owner is also going to be able to grab the dragon.
Hey, guess what?
There you go.
It is. Did you know?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I just
As Lehens is going to ult flash. The hostile takeover does come on through, but Doran is going to eat that with the ulti. Lehens likely to just go down here, unfortunately, and he will. Owner now looking for some opportunities. There are flashes coming out of absolutely everyone. Owner has just exploded, though, as the Cyclone comes on in. They are diving these turrets, and they're going to be successful as they do eliminate this Corki. So yeah, if he's not in this fight, then maybe Nongshim do stand a chance. Jiu and Lehens back at it once again. Possibly a decent hostile takeover angle. He throws it out. Fate's call to try and save him as Jiu is going to try and get bailed out, but it does not work. And T1 are just leaving them on the floor. Gideon's going to go down. Doran just dashing like mad. He teleports in and people die.
Crookload right there, Atlas.
Oh yeah.
Woo! This TP's in.
He's on the Grump side of the map, baby. No one can kill him.
Well, I've heard the words of warning, okay? Dundon knows Grump is dangerous and needs to be treated with respect.
I mean, some of the issue for me is, like, I feel like his team fighting has always been amazing, but now...
Doran needs to not be in the fight.
Got it.
And then 1.3k of the rest of the gold is on Carrier.
Faker is just going to try and kill Kingin. Let's see whether that works as he just flashes away. That was actually very cute observing as Calyx
Get him, Calyx!
Is just going to come on over and try and finish the job. He will be able to do so as that taunt is not going to help. Meanwhile, T1 are just taking
No, pan away.
Yeah. This is one of those things where don't check the minimap as On the Hunt comes on through and Carrier is epitomizing that.
That's my turret!
They're just going to save the turret.
Get away! Oh no. Oh god. Oh, Doran is here. You can't have that. That's bad. Run,
hey, they get back to their Corki. They get back to their Corki. That is something. Oh god, Carrier, he finds the flash angle you knew he was looking for. Once again, Doran goes over the hostile takeover, and they just die.
That's where the gold was. You had to run away. They could run away. They had to go and try and play for mid. King and
all right,
just take the bounty.
This is
let him take the bounty in peace.
Oh, he's gonna flash.
Well,
and then goes back in for the bounty. That's what we're talking about. Beautifully done. I mean, he did get the turret. There we go.
So that doesn't help that case.
Well, Doran has decided he's going to kill Jiu, and he might just be able to do that as he does dash on in. There is going to be the bailout as into the backline goes Carrier. The Cyclone does nothing. It's a double kill for Doran. Could just be a triple as he's looking to dash off to Gideon. And yeah, Gideon knows he's dead. There's that triple kill we were talking about. Could we make it a quadra? As Kingin throws needles at him, and Doran is going to be slowed to the point where he just decides that perhaps he'll break the base.
And I'm not going to be changing it. I made my call.
There we go.
About halfway through this game.
Are you not going to flip-flop again? Because
I will not flip-flop.
Previous series, you did do a little bit of that.
I did do a little bit of flip-flopping.
Well, Kingin not going to be making it out of this one alive. As Gwen is unfortunately not immune this time. Jiu going to be doing his best to get out of here as Lehens. The same situation as he decides to fake call his way backwards. They don't have a lot of buttons. Carrier is just fishing for it. Does call it off as Doran.
I think he can go
I think he can just do this against 4 people. There it is. Public Execution is going to connect as he's looking for that backline, dashing everywhere. That is going to be a big shutdown to Jiu, though, as that Carrier vote looking better and better. Also manages to kill Gumushi on the back end of the play.
Ocean Soul's taken at some point during
it's
fine.
As Kingin going to carry a circle forward here. Public Execution once again finds the back line as Jiu able to dance his way out of the way of Faker, but not the taunt as he gets the Justice Punch. Jiu going to get that bailout, but immediately that one's going to exit. The Corki tries to play the video game, and Poppy says no. It's a triple kill for Gumayushi, and T1 going to use this Baron to just finish off this series. A swift, decisive 2-0. Some happy gaming in amongst it. But look, you can't deny it. This team is just looking too good. Only Genji capable of winning since they got back from MSI.
We are a 2-team region as they qualify to the playoffs.
And Bessa play out of Doran. Gumayushi also having a good one, but it was repugnant. Ludicrous performance from this guy.
What about Faker with Galio? What about Jhin? Too much. Too much Atlas.
Topping the damage numbers as the Ambessa here was Doran. Absolutely incredible play. Man, I miss POG. I just wish we had POG.
I actually don't know who it should be. Because I think also both players had insane games.
I do think it's a bit of a flip a coin moment. I mean, he didn't die once. Yeah, 17 and 21, and then nothing in the bad column. Really, really nicely played. Moves up to 600 points here. Just 100 away from both Zeus and Viper there.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Steer for the POM interview translation, joined by Carrier on the side of T1. Congratulations! Many fans would have rejoiced just watching how well you played today. And with that 2-0, you just qualified for the playoffs. How do you feel? I'm really glad that we're able to win a 2-0 and qualify for the playoffs. And then I think we did a really good job fixing and improving from our last mistakes in our last match. So I'm actually really happy about that. And alongside with that victory, you hit a big record. You're the first ever LCK support to get 500 kills. This was actually the milestone you've been waiting for, and you are here now. How do you feel? Feels great. 500 kills. You know, compared to other laners, I don't know if that's something to congratulate for. But just the fact that I'm the first ever, it just feels amazing. How did your 500th kill taste? It was a delicious kill I got with Alistar. I'm very satisfied. In game 1, T1's tempo vibes are on point, and you snowballed the game from the start. And it seems like the initial fast tempo have picked up even more. So, is it that, or is it that you align well with current meta? Yeah, the current meta is so fast in terms of tempo, and I think we have to move around really fast around the map. And I think the team is actually really confident in carrying that out. So I think we're just really good for this current meta. Carrier, yes, your movement was amazing. Your Alistar was the superstar, top star, lobster, bus star, which is get the bus in Korean. Which one's your favorite? You know, superstar is actually something that is a nickname for owner, so I'll just say bus star. Get on the bus, you guys. And in game 2, after a long time, the enemy brought out the Kalista Renata comp. So what was the game plan?
그래서 주도적으로 빡세게 강하게 해야 되는 조합인데 좀 저희가
I think against Kalista, we had a comp where we just had to keep being aggressive and keep cornering her. And I think as an experienced Kalista players in our team, I think we just knew how to deal with her really well. Well, you went 0 deaths in both games and became the first support to get 500 kills. How awesome! And in just a moment, Lolly Knight will feature Owner and Faker. Are you excited for it? I'm sad that I'm not on the Lolly Knight this time around, but Owner and Faker, those two, they click really well lately, so I'm sure that you will have a very enjoyable content. You won't go anywhere, you're gonna watch it, right? Of course. And you will face KT Bolster next. What are your goals? For us to reach second place, we actually have to win every match in rounds 4 and 5, so we'll make sure that we keep on working hard to get all those wins. And that's the end of the interview with Keria, and back to the space. Thank you!